I am Jeff. I'm a wizard. I do a horoscope. And I forgot Scorpio again. It's funny. I don't see the other signs doing this, but Scorpio seems to gotten away twice. I was so focused on Gemini, and if I should do an extra video on that. So this caught me by surprise again. I don't mind doing the extra video. It's kind of fun. So Scorpios, how are you gonna get rich? How are you gonna make more money? How are you gonna start becoming um, happy with your financial status? Let's put it that way, right? Before I get all the people who are like, "Oh, I don't want to be rich. That's not for me." Like, I don't need to be rich. I don't care about money. Um, let's make some money. Okay, so what is the message for Scorpio? What is the message for the Scorpios? Can you tell me? Oh, this one and this one. Okay, I've got here these three cards. We've got the Ace of Swords. The first card I saw actually was the Nine of Swords. It's a nice card. And then I saw the Sun reversed. The Sun reversed. So what is this telling me? It's believe it or not, what you see here is like 19 and the Sun is 19. So 1919. That must mean something. It's gotta mean something. So let me think. Okay, let me think out loud. Do we have the right idea? What I got is like you have the right idea and you have come to the end of that. Yep, like you used it all, or you had a good idea and you did everything you could with that. Yeah. And I feel like what is blocking you most is a lot of anxiety, or it's starting to keep you up, maybe. That you feel like I have to make a move here, or I have to do something because I'm like running out. Like I have to find a new idea. So you're feeling like I have to find this new idea to know how I'm gonna grow, or how I'm going to do what I want again. Because I think this idea, but I don't know. I think you reached a certain limit or a certain point where you are really thinking about doing something else, but it's causing you kind of stress, a lot of stress and unhappiness. Um, that could be the Sun card, but I'm thinking because it's advice. It's like it's not explaining what's happening. These cards are supposed to tell me what you are going to do to make the money, and I think they're trying to say. Um, the thing you're missing here, which is causing you to sort of run dry. It's like you kept going, and suddenly you're reaching this point where you can't seem to find the satisfaction or the happiness, or you are kind of running into a dead end, maybe, or a limit, like I said. And this is telling you that the solution to your problem right now is not finding the next idea. It's not like how am I gonna like um, get my next big idea to make the next big move, or to get where I want to go. I don't. That's the thing. I think you don't even know where to go. That's the nightmare. This is kind of all you know right now, or it's kind of all you've been doing, and that's fine. I think this was a good idea. Like this was a really good idea. This got you really far. But right now you're just feeling like this. I think because you can't see further into the future. You can't see what you're supposed to do. You're not seeing the plan. You're not seeing possible goals you could set out for, you kind of get being stuck, and it's like mm, it's like you've done all the, the rides in the theme park, and it's there are no more rides to do. It's like you're done, and just you're feeling this. You're feeling it as sort of emptiness, but that's not it. That's more of your anxiety, I think. Um, but to you, it must feel sometimes like, oh my God, like this feeling is it's like that's the truth. Like I know it. This is the this. It's over for me, or like it's. Mm, this is not gonna get better. This is not gonna get better. This pressure feeling maybe. But that's not true. Remember that. That's not true. That's your fear. Um, it's more the reaction to the actual feeling. Because indeed, there must be a feeling of a void, of an open sea. I have no idea where to go. It seems. And also, I think because you're so used, like, I think you made this idea into something really big, or you worked that out, you're kind of used to having the idea. You're kind of used to knowing where you're going. You kind of always had it figured out. You knew where to work at. You knew if I work hard on this, and you get results, and you got results. You got results, which is something you need to start keep remembering. You can do that. You can turn an idea into something really big. Okay, and I think you did that. I think you worked really hard and did that. However, at a cost. I think you putting all this energy into this idea, trying to make it big, you're forgetting, you're kind of putting yourself aside. You forgot yourself. And that's why this sun is here. It's saying, like, look, before you're going to get the next big idea, before this is going to start feeling um, inspired again, this sun has to come from within. You need to you put yourself aside, and you forgot to build at yourself more, to you forgot to invest in yourself more in a way that has nothing to do with money or becoming powerful or reaching a goal. It has to do with getting yourself closer to those things that you really love doing, that child in you really likes doing. Finding, really going for, like, okay, I built this empire or this thing or this business, and that's working really well, and I'm definitely using my talents there, and you're being successful, or that's working. But now you need to find what really makes me happy. What is the things for me, just for me, and nothing to do with getting results, right? Just you. And I think that's a part of your, that's a part that you have been kind of like putting into the back burner. I think even when you're looking for the next big idea, you're not really taking, it's like you're looking for the next big idea, and that part that looks at, like, is this fun for me, is this something I want to do, it is still not in front, and it needs to be in front, because that should be your only guideline right now. You shouldn't be looking at, is this going to be financially successful, is this going to be something stable, is this going to give me other possibilities, is it going to lead to something more, is it going to be fruitful. That's the last thing you should do right now, because that's what you have been doing. And this part that is you, your inside, your sun, your happiness, the child in you, has been waiting all this time. It's always been put on the back, because this is more important. And I think that's something you've been taught. That's something that just, where you come from, this child just, what it wanted just wasn't important. That so you it's a bit hard to start making that so important, because it's very anti what you should do, what is right, like, oh yeah. And the trick is, when you're gonna start putting that child ahead first and say like, okay, look, we're gonna, you are important. What you want, what you like is very important, and we're going to. That's the most important thing to me. Okay, what you like to do, that's actually the most important thing to you, and it's time that we give you, that we spoil you in that way. And when you find that inside happiness again, we start having fun again. When you start looking at the world more in a matter of with a sense of adventure, with a sense of playfulness, and with dreaming a bit bigger and trying, making it more impossible, but that also makes it more exciting, and you'll start to believe those things again. And when you do, when you reach that, when you start working with this little child, and you start focusing right now on what makes me happy now, or what would make me happy to do, and really think of what would make that child happy, not what would make the grown-up happy, because that's usually like I don't know, some days, some time off work to rest and to work in the garden or something boring like that, or to read a book. Like, I need to read some books. That's not what the child would do, right? So really focus on that. And when you start doing that, when you just let this go, when you just let this, okay, I have this business and I don't know what to do, fine. Just, I'm not gonna think about it. Right now I'm gonna focus on fun. Fun times always. Then this is going to lead to this falling away naturally, believe me, because I think the child in you is putting you through this. It's like you've been working, and you've had success, and you've been working hard, and you've been growing, and you've been working hard, and suddenly the child in you was like, hello, I've been waiting, I'm still here, like, what is all this for? What's the reason for all this? I'm here. So it's been putting, like, it's not been feeling good. So like slowly, like, this is it, that good idea, that thing is becoming painful, and more in the like lying awake anxiety, like it's like slowly the walls are creeping in on you, and you don't know what to do, or you feel like time is running out, or you feel like you're running out of chances. Well, it's this little child that's crying for you, that's saying like, I've waited so long. I want to just play. And remember, even when you're planning things for this child, like thinking of what can I do, be very careful not to make it into a plan or a to-do thing, or something you need to work towards, or something that becomes big and difficult. No, think of those ideas. Think like, I want to travel around the world and visit all the theme parks. Have fun with that idea, but don't put that on yourself. Like, don't make it that big of a, because that child, remember, children, they say they want this, but they're happy with like something small as well. It's not about the value of something. It's not about how expensive something is. It's not about how cool it looks. It's not about how that you grow from it. It has nothing to do with it. It has to do with what is fun for me. What do I like to do? Or what do I dream of doing? What does that little child dream of doing? What was that child dreaming of? And get closer to that, and just make that your priority, and forget the business. And that's going to lead to the good business. You know what I mean? So you just don't need to think about it. You need to be focusing on a part that has been neglected, or that's been put on the back burner. And be careful when you don't take small steps to learn how to do this, because I really feel that it has that somewhere very early you got the message that you shouldn't matter that way. That's just not a good thing to do, or a decent thing to do, or it more so it makes you scared, probably, because like only thinking about that child or putting that up front, probably you've been taught that will get you into trouble. That's not how you're gonna survive. That's not how you're gonna make it. That's, you know, like, th- yeah, that doing that is actually putting you in harm. That it's actually that you will make your position worse, or that you're gonna make it bad. And that's a false idea that you are going to change right now by proving the opposite. That child in you is the thing that will lead you to the gold. That child knows. They know. They know where the gold is. They know where the money is. They know how the magic works. So getting better friends with that little that pure essence inside of you is going to unlock a lot of secrets. Trust me. The children know. They just know. And your instinct's gonna get better. Your intuition's gonna get better. Your mood is gonna get better. You are going to play more with the world, and the world is going to play more with you. And that will lead to a lot of money playing. That's the lesson you need to learn. That actually the road to my success is doing what I want and thinking about me, and having fun. And having fun will make me rich, yes. That's what you're learning. Good. Good. Bye.